Operation Chenla I or Chenla One was a major military operation conducted by the Khmer National Armed Forces during the Cambodian Civil War. It began on late August 1970 and ended in February 1971. Due to the FANK High Command's decision to withdraw some units from Tan Khaok to protect Phnom Penh after Pochentong Air Base was attacked. Summary. In July 1970, the FANK High Command decided to take advantage of a lull in North Vietnamese Army and Viet Cong activity as an opportunity to raise the morale of the Cambodian Army troops by retaking large expanses of rich rice-growing areas in northeastern Cambodia not under the Khmer Republic government control. The president of the Khmer Republic, Lon Nol, made preparations for an offensive plan codenamed Chenla to be launched in late August of that same year. A rank task force consisting of a dozen infantry battalions supported by armor and artillery was assembled for the operation, which relied on limited ground and air support from the Army of the Republic of Vietnam and the South Vietnamese Air Force. The operation, initially Operation Chenla I, went on as planned. The offensive began in late August, when the ANC task force under the command of Brigadier General Savuth converged on Route 6 and its objectives were twofold. Firstly, sweep away NVA and VC forces along the road and recapture the rice paddies around Kampong Cham. Secondly, clear Route 7, which was repeatedly attacked by communist forces, in order to reconnect Skoon and Kampong Tom. The ANC task force succeeded in catching the enemy by surprise, retaking Tan Khaok during early September with ease and opened 15 miles of Route 6 for a short time. The Cambodian troops then helped resettle refugees and raised local self-defense forces. In response to this offensive, the NVA-VC forces mounted a series of counter-attacks along Route 7, intended to block the advance of the Cambodian army units. The areas around Kampong Cham and Prey Totung saw significant fighting during the closing months of 1970. As a result of the pressure exerted by the NVA 9th Division, the Cambodian army couldn't advance further beyond Tan Khaok. South Vietnamese ARVN units then linked with the Cambodian task force east of the Mekong River in December, allowing the Cambodian army to reopen Route 7 without making contact with enemy troops. However, on the night of 21-22 January 1971, 100 or so strong NVA commando force managed to pass undetected through the defensive perimeter of the special military region set by the ANC around Phnom Penh and carried out a spectacular raid on Pochentong Air Base, virtually annihilating the then Khmer National Aviation on the ground. The surrounding areas around the airbase were also targeted. President Lon Nol extended the state of emergency for another 6 months as some Cambodian army units fighting at Tan Khaok were recalled and redeployed to protect Phnom Penh, effectively bringing Chenla I to an end. Aftermath. Despite early gains, the Cambodian military only achieved a limited strategic success. The North Vietnamese and Viet Cong still controlled a large portion of territory east of Phnom Penh. Lon Nol was evacuated by U.S. aircraft for treatment at the Tripoli General Hospital in Hawaii after suffering a severe stroke.